Okay, so this is my first VR ever, and hopefully it goes okay. So this is for Forest Preppers 250th subs. Way to go, very good. Your videos are excellent, and I really hope you keep them up. And so this is, in his VR, he wanted to see our stoves, or you know, the stove we use, or the stoves that we use. I typically only use one, and it's a gas stove. I haven't gotten into the fireboxes or anything like that. So I'm doing this one-handed, so you'll have to bear with me. Right, so my stove goes into here. Zebra billy can, as people have seen. This is the way that it packs into my rucksack, exactly in one piece like this. Holds together much better in the bag. So, take these bits out. Inside the main pot are all the things I need to get a brew on. We've got a typical turbo lighter, cheapy off eBay. A Light My Fire, I think this one is. Yes, Light My Fire steel. I've put it on a longer lanyard because the one that comes with it is woefully short. It gives you sort of no movement on the striker. I like this one. It works well. It generally works first time every go. The stove that I use is the Vango folding stove. I like this one simply because it sits on the ground as opposed to sitting on top of the gas bottle, which means that everything is a little bit higher and doesn't. It's not as stable. This one is much more stable. So give me a second, and I will. I'll open this one up. Okay, so there's the stove set up. Well, the feet are out. Very stable. It doesn't really move, and as soon as you put a pot on it, it really doesn't go anyplace. It uses the screw-on type canisters, which are obviously available everywhere. See if I get this to focus. Sort of. But I also have a pile of those the pressure fit type canisters, and after I bought the stove, I realized that those ones were no good and I needed something different, so I bought the other canisters. However, this little U-Beauty adapter, it's a little bit weighty. Getting eaten alive here by bugs. It is a little bit weighty, but it converts. It just very nicely screws onto here and converts this into fitting the pressure type bottles. Works very well. I've used both with this stove. I haven't tried inverting a bottle on this. I can't remember whether this one will take the gas bottle inverted or not. I'll have to have a read about that. But anyways, this adapter stays in my bag, and just in case I need it. I'll put a link to, I think I got this off Amazon, 10, 12 pounds, something along those lines, but I'll put a link in the notes if anyone's interested in it, if you haven't seen them before. Quite clever. There's a few other adapters you can get as well that work with different kinds of bottles. Right, oh yeah, and then inside the billy can fits the these gas canisters. What size is this one? 230 gram. So this fits very nicely inside, with plenty of room for the other bits to go in. And then into the pack, I simply invert the lid, the plate, just to give more room for the stuff that's inside. I don't use a liner. Somebody asked me about a stove liner and stuff. I don't bother with it because, well, it's stainless steel and it shouldn't get too scratched up. I mean, this stuff's not bouncing around too bad. Right, so I'll get this set up and get some water on. I'm going to have a hot chocolate because it's a bit late for coffee and I'll be up all night. So that's not a bad thing. I could be up watching YouTube videos, I suppose. No, I should sleep. Right, I'll be back in a minute. Okay. You'll also notice by the embarrassing lack of soot or anything on this pot, it's never actually been used. So this is the first time I'll be using this this pot this evening. So we'll see how well it cooks. Right, we'll leave that and have a look and see. My bag is hanging on the tree behind me. Don't know how well you can see that. Right, I'll be back when the water's ready. Okay, well, there's my my hot chocolate ready. Tonight it's Wispa Gold. And I think I really need to have a bigger cup because that really foams up pretty good. And to go along with it, some little Highland oat cakes. Not everybody's fancy, but I quite like them, and they last a long time in the bag. They do take a bit of abuse, so they're not too bad. Right, well, I'm going to sit here in my wood and enjoy the bird song, which is quite active this evening. So this is part of the wood. I suspect the camera, the phone, I'm using my phone to record this. I suspect it's probably not getting too much in the way of the bird song. Right, well, hopefully, this forest prepper, that this will suffice. You didn't get to see my face this time, but maybe in future videos. Congrats on all the subs, and hopefully we'll see you this weekend. I think you said you were going this weekend as well to Funky Preppers gathering. Cheerio, guys. Bye-bye.